What's going on, guys? Doing another video showing off another one of my rigs that I get asked a lot about, and that would be my custom crawler that I built. This is based off of a TRX-4, but obviously not stock. Got kind of a green theme going on here, but I figured I'd show it off because I've worked on this truck for quite a few years now, a lot of different parts and options, and everybody coming in the store is always asking me about it, so I'm just going to do a full-length video showing what I did, the parts, and then we will drive it over on the rocks so you kind of see how it goes. So if you want to just check out the driving, just cut down the middle of the video there a little bit, and we'll be over on our indoor rock course. But those of you interested in the actual build, I'm going to pop the cover off and show you guys. So let's check it out. Alright, up first we got the body. This is a J Concepts 90, I want to say 93 F250. I could be mistaken, they make two different ones. But anyway, this is the one that's actually for a Stampede, not the full-size TRX-4 one, which they make both. I can't remember exactly which year. But I am a bit of a OBS Ford guy, so I do like this body. But if you do look close, I didn't play favorites with the stickers. We got a little bit of everything on this truck. More just to start fights, to be honest with you. But the paint job was done by my buddy Frank with the green. Did an awesome job. Bed detail. It's definitely been flipped over and scratched quite a few times, so its glory days are over, but I love this body. It will not get rid of it. Wheels, these are G-made bead locks with a painted green ring. I did paint, well, excuse me, my buddy Kevin helped me out painting most of these parts, but we painted a green ring around these. These are just the straight black ones. She's sitting on Trencher XL 1.9 with dual stage Pearl foams. Love those dual stage. These are actually pretty new tires. I haven't run these much yet, but I got those in all four corners. I also really like the Hyraxes. We'll pop the cover off here because we got quite a bit to check out. Don't mind the battery hanging out the tray at the moment. I'll show you that real quick just so we can get that out the way before I get too much hate mail. So I originally made this battery tray for a 1000 milliamp battery out of an old Servo box. My buddy Chris helped me with that, and it worked great, except my 1000 milliamp battery died, and all I had was the 1300, which is significantly bigger, so it doesn't fit. So I just been kind of cramming it in there just to use the truck till I could find a better battery. So if you got any suggestions, let me know. But anyway, we'll start at the front. In this rig, I'm running a Savox. This is a 2292. The 92 is the more speed than torque one, and the 90 is the higher torque one. And I know what you're saying, why am I running the lower torque one in a rock crawler? I do like the speed when I have to wiggle the tires, which you can check out when the running part, you'll see the wheels just flick. It helps wiggle the truck down a hill or something like that. And then I put a fan on the back side of it because when you do get the wiggling, it gets a little hot. It doesn't really care for it. And I have it sitting on this brass servo mount, which puts the servo all the way forward in the truck. I think I just got that one off eBay. I don't even remember the name of that one. It just brings the servo forward so the linkages are up like that. Seems to work pretty good. And while we're under here, we got the green diff cover. That one is a steel one. That one's not brass, but it's still pretty heavy. Ugh, man, this thing does weigh quite a bit. And then let's see if I can get in here. It's a little dark in there. Might have to flip it over. I'll flip it over after we'll go over the axles. We'll continue along on the top here. Stock shocks. Don't mind the Traxxas ones. I do like those. Hot Racing. Shock towers. These seem to work out pretty good for me. Mostly change those because they have the panhard on this side. I kept snapping off the panhard mount. But these come in a pack of 4. So I put all 4 shocks towers on. You know, why not? This is the Hobbywing Axe system. The 3300 kV in this one. This has been in here since it first came out, so the better part of 3 years running in this truck now. Love this system. Sell them all the time. Super reliable. Haven't had any problems with mine. Connects to your phone. Got that sweet app. Can't recommend the Hobbywing axe system enough for crawling. And it's fully waterproof sensor, which is nice. No. And I'm running a Castle BEC. Running 8.5 volts to the save box, and it's been taking it for a few years now. And of course I run the Spectrum in this one, which is my DX5C. This is my workhorse radio. Use that in my bashers and my crawlers. And this is a stock frame, just painted it candy green, and it's been cut down. Literally just cut it off with a Dremel to make it shorter, and I'll show you why in a second. But it's just airbrushed with candy green paint to match those wheels. Shout out to Kevin if he's watching. Came out great. The belly pan is painted to match as well, and all that came out great. We'll show you more when I flip it over. And then stock body mounts on the back. Just kind of had to flip them around and twist them and move them all around to get them to line up. But all in all, it worked out great. So a pretty simple setup up top, but gutted it down so there's no extra parts that I need. Keep the weight as low as possible. So flip her over. Be a little easier to see. Still got plastic C-hubs. Haven't really felt the need to change them out, but metal ones would probably be nice. The outer knuckle are the Traxxas aluminum. The inner portal are Traxxas aluminum. The outer portal is Hot Racing brass with I call it the Half Moon brass weight on the bottom. And I believe those are Hot Racing, they're either Hot Racing or Yeah Racing CV axles, which have been in there for a while and haven't had much of a problem. So those have been pretty good. I did snap a Traxxas one once or twice. I do have the aluminum shock mounts in the front, mostly because the Panhard one kept snapping. I don't know if you can check it out down in there. Those I believe are STRC, brass STRC ones. Stock front links, stock drive shafts. Those are the ones that have been on there since day one, front and rear. The rear is a little more interesting than the front here. So I wanted to shorten the whole wheelbase so my forward body wheel wells would line up, and also because I primarily use it on our indoor course, and the shorter wheelbase seems to go a little better. Like I said, I built this just for performance, not to any rules or specs or anything, just for fun. So these are threaded rod that I just bought. It's 4mm threaded rod off eBay, and cut it up to the lengths I needed, and then I did throw a bend in them. Basically just hit them with a hammer, honestly. Check those. And then of course the brass diff cover in the back, I believe that's the Hot Racing one. Just painted green. And then on the outer portal, I have the outer portal brass. Inner is actually still plastic. That's only because the other ones were not available at the time. And then the inner, you guys can see the inner hub, I think they call it, is aluminum. And that is pretty much my setup. I don't think I missed anything here. Of course, an aluminum servo horn, and I had to notch the frame out there. And I did lop off, like I said, I cut off probably about that much of the stock frame to shorten the wheelbase to match the wheelbase of this pickup body, because like I said, this is for a Stampede. But anyway, that's enough about the truck. Let's get her on the course. fast too. We got Tyler on the wheel. He's trying it out.
She gets scratched up. That was pretty good though. Don't be afraid to work that servo. Uh-oh.
All his points.
Oh, he took the reverse. Okay. Pretty good size run. Give me a little servo action to show them the speed. See how it slides down the rock like that? That's why I got the fast one in there. Some other guys playing with us here. Like the Chevy body. Uh-oh.
That's not ideal. Alright guys, so that is my crawler. Saw it on the course there. Awesome rig. If you have any questions about what I've done, or any questions about maybe what you should do, or recommendations, definitely feel free to hit me up, comment below. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like the video. It helps us out a lot. But thanks for watching, guys. More custom trucks to come, of course. But I'll see you in the next video.